Hey golfers, Craig with Single Length School, and in this video we're going to cover how to stop hitting the ball fat and folding that turf over when you hit that shot. If you're new to the channel or have not yet done so, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it, and don't forget, if you like this video and this tip helps you, give me a big thumbs up, smash that like button down below. So it's been a few weeks since you guys have seen me, a lot of different things going on. I had some injuries, a lot of things with the kids, and worst of all, some camera issues, but we're back, we're up and running, and I had a request during those last few weeks about how to stop hitting the ball fat. Specifically, how to stop hitting it fat with your wedges. So, in the time that I've been off, I've been doing a lot of lessons, and I got a new product in that's helping my students. And I'm going to show you what it is. And you guys have probably seen something like this before. This is a turf interaction mat. This is by Champ Key, and what happens is when you hit, there's one way to hit and one way that folds back, but when you hit, it actually leaves a mark. So you can see where you hit the ball, your club path, if you were in to out or out to in, and if you're hitting it fat, hitting it thin, or just plain old missing the ball. You swing one way, you wipe back, and you're ready to hit again. This mat is a great mat. It's actually very heavy duty. I know there's some other models out there that are really light duty. Not a fan of them. I always like something a little bit heavier. So I have the link to this Champ Key mat down in the description of this video. And also down in the description, I also have links to all of my partners, some of the companies I work with, and they're also listed on my website, singlelengthschool.com, over in the Our Partners page. There's also great information on lessons there and virtual lessons. But let's get back to the lesson. So when we're hitting it fat, that just means we're simply hitting behind the ball. So in this case, I'm going to try and hit this one fat on the mat. And I did. And if you guys look, you can see the result. You can see I hit back here, so behind the ball. Ideally, we want to hit in front of the ball. We actually want to get our divot in front of the ball. And a lot of times, you don't realize you're hitting the ball fat, especially with your regular irons. The irons that you typically play with don't dig in as much. They have a little bit more of a friendly bounce. So even though you might hit it a little bit fat, you usually get really, really good shots. The problem comes with your wedges. So this is my Apparel 58-degree wedge. And if you guys look, it's got a pretty sharp groove. So when I hit a ball fat with my 58, I actually catch a lot of ground and usually just hit a little chunk shot that's garbage. So how do I stop doing that? Well, there's a couple different things that I want to show you that'll help you from keeping, or help you stop from hitting the ball fat. First of all, if your ball position's in the middle and you're hitting it fat, move that ball position back in your stance a little bit. As you move it back though, I want you to keep your eyes on that original ball position in the middle so that you're eyeing up a spot an inch or two in front of the ball, and that's where your turf interaction is going to be. The other thing I want you to do to stop folding that turf over the ball and give you a better chance at a clean strike is I actually want you to open that face a little bit as well. So the bottom of the club, if you're newer to the game, this part is called our bounce. With our bounce, if we use that a little bit more by opening the club face, then we don't dig into the ground. So I'm going to make those adjustments, and I'm going to keep my eye kind of where that ball should be in the middle of my stance. And when I make this swing, that's much, much better. So I open it up a little bit, and as you can see, a little in to out path. and my contact's in front of the ball. So for me, that's going to be a really clean strike, and I'm not going to hit it fat and get it just tumbling down the fairway because the grass moved it. I actually get good interaction with the ball and my club, and that's how I'm going to stop from hitting it fat. So again, tips to stop hitting your wedges fat. Put them back in your stance a little bit, open that face a little bit, and that's going to help. Now, if you're a single length player, you're like, well, Craig, I have single length irons. The ball should be in the middle of my stance. That's where I play all my irons. Well, I'm willing to bet that if you're hitting it fat with your wedges and it's in the same ball position as your irons, you're actually hitting your irons fat as well. But because of the bounce and the way they're modeled, you're gliding through it and still getting good contact. The only way to truly know if you're hitting every club fat is to get yourself one of these mats. Again, this is a Champ Key mat that I've got listed and linked down below. It's my Amazon Associates link, so I will get a little commission off every one you guys buy. But for 20 some bucks, this thing can drastically change your game. And as I said, I've been using it with my in-person students a lot here. So again, move that ball back, open that face a little bit, and keep your eyes about an inch to 2 inches in front of that ball. Take that swing, and you're going to stop chunking that ball. So I hope this helps you. I hope this tip helps you play golf better and golf smarter, not harder. So if you guys want in-person lessons, don't forget singlelengthschool.com is the place. And if you've not yet done so, smash that like button down below. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notifications bell. And until our next video, guys, I'll see everyone in the fairway.